Hello everybody, welcome to I Command. This is TV Boy, and we are doing another game log review, this time from the game played by Blaide versus Tuukka. I believe this is from week 3 of the competitive league for season 7. We're currently in week 4, and so we did get some game logs in, and Blaide actually reached out to me and said, hey, maybe take a look at this so we can get to see some echo-based troopers getting played, which we don't often see. These guys were from, I want to say, season 6. I can't really remember. I think they got fixed in season 4 and it didn't quite work. And yeah, I think these guys were updated in season 6. But anyway, let's get through it. We're playing on Stashed Away on Mos Eisley, so that is one where each stash or each crate is worth 2 VPs when it's being controlled. And we have Blaide up at the top playing a Rebel list. So we've got Hero Luke, so that's Corset Luke, but he's 7 points instead of 10 in IACP. He's got Heir to the Jedi, which is his new 0-point attachment. So that means that when he performs his ranged attack, it applies +1 damage, and then when he does his Saber Strike, he becomes focused. And then he has 2 Echo-based troopers as well as CT, who's also updated. So I wanted to actually show you guys, I realize I can do this now. So this is the updated Echo-based trooper. This is what it used to look like. So you can kind of see the changes that were made, mainly to frontline and combat suit were updated to Cortosis Weave. Still has efficient travel, but it's not a keyword, so it's found up in the keyword bar area, so it doesn't take up text space anymore. Alright, so that's the Echo-based troopers. He also is running CT, as I mentioned, so let's pull him up here. You can see again here, this is the original version from FFG. And here's the updated version. So he works a little bit different. I think he's actually just 1 point cheaper, and I think there was a change to how, pin them down got changed to cover fire. So now removes a condition or power token from the target. Actually, I guess it's the same thing. Oh, it also distributes 1 block token now instead of not doing that. So anyway, moving on. He's also got Mern, R2D2, Gideon, 3PO, and Balance of the Force, so an extra 3 points of command cards. Now moving on to Tuukka's list. I think we've seen this list in action before. I think we saw this in the tournament. He is playing BT1, which is just recosted, Iden Versio, Grand Inquisitor, Mara Jade, 3 officers, Grand Admiral Thrawn, and Smuggling Compartment, along with Rule by Fear and Zillow Technique. So that's Tuukka's list. We'll throw up the cards as they start activating. I'm not sure who has initiative just yet, but we should. Actually, I think it is Tuukka has initiative. I think that's why that initiative. I did move the player banners, and I can actually add Tuukka's name here. There we go. Okay, so both players drawing cards, and interesting to see where the positioning is. Tuukka has Thrawn and the Inquisitor on the lower side of the red deployment zone, while Mara Jade and Iden are going to take the middle or upper side of the map. As for Blaide, he's got 1 group of echoes on each flank of his deployment zone, and then he's got CT ready to go towards the middle along with Mern, and then Luke and the rest of the Rebel care package ready to go towards the northern area where his terminal is. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, so resolving Rule by Fear for Tuukka, going to discard Primary Target. That's a Hunter card for 1 point. Where if you're attacking the highest cost figure on the table, it adds +1 damage and focus. Okay. And looks like Planning is going to get played here by an officer. So it's going to draw Tuukka up into a 5-card hand. R2 going to draw Blaide into 4 cards. Now another... Oh, no, this is Thrawn activating. So we're going to see a card get discarded here. Looks like Urgency got discarded by Thrawn from Blaide's deck. And here's Thrawn's card, unaltered from its FFG and IACP. So it looks like Thrawn going to open the door here leading to the middle hallway. And then I'm going to stand next to the terminal. Inquisitor did get moved by an officer, so he hasn't activated yet. 3PO going to focus an Echo Trooper and going to move adjacent to the terminal. Officer activating for Tuukka, going to run over to the northeastern crate. Mern going to activate here. Going to hide 2 of these Echo Base Troopers. Her ability working very nicely with Echoes, giving them that hidden condition. Also going to move into the area next to the terminal. BT activating for Tuukka. Going to open the door next to the lower door. And just going to stand there. So it seems Tuukka not very afraid of taking range shots from Blaide's figures. And truth be told, the Echo Base Troopers, they did get nerfed a bit, where not from their original version, but from how they used to work when they were first introduced in IACP. They only get the +2 accuracy when they're using frontline, so only when the target is within 3 spaces. It used to be that they could get it, they just had it built in, so that made them very strong ranged attackers, but now they are meant to be more, as the ability name suggests, more frontline fighters. Alright, Iden activating, moved up to the middle area here. Here. With Dio in tow. And maybe I can get our card to appear. Okay, and now looks like CT activating. Oh no, let's see. Oh, that must have been Gideon who activated. Focused up Luke and moved him 2 spaces towards the north part of the map. Looks like CT also activated. I see he's standing on the terminal, on Blaide's terminal. And Officer going to move up and going to push BT into a much safer spot here. We talked about this spot a little bit in my last game, but this spot is quite safe from Blaide, except, let's see. Yeah, he's quite safe from those Echo Base Troopers not being able to attack him. That officer is exposed, though. One of these troopers could come up and take out the officer from there. Oh, no, maybe not. 2, 3, 4. I think that officer is actually pretty safe from these Echo Base Troopers. Yeah, good positioning by Tuukka here. I'm learning a lot about this map. I didn't really play this map on its heyday except with like melee figures, so I'm learning a lot more about the line of sight positioning on this map as I'm playing in this league. Okay, Echo Base Troopers B group activating for Blaide. Gonna open the northern door and take control of that crate. So currently Tuukka is controlling 2 crates to Blaide's 1. Mara gonna activate and gonna take both of these crates in the middle. Oh no, oh nice. He's tucking him away in that corner spot. Very hard to get to while that middle door is still closed. And now the final Echo Base Troopers are gonna activate. Luke has not activated yet. Important to note. So Echo Base Troopers, one's gonna take both of these crates, and now the other one taking the lower left crate, southwest crate, I should say. And so now Blaide controlling 4 crates to Tuukka's 2. And now the last activation for Tuukka is going to be the Grand Inquisitor. He's going to come up and looks like he's going to attack this Echo Base Trooper. Echo Base Trooper is quite good against the Force users though, thanks to that Cortosis Weave ability. Seeing an attack here. Yes. Oh, nice. Okay, so Inquisitor going to play Tools for the Job and Element of Surprise here. So he doesn't have to deal with that Pierce blocking. And he is going to add a red. Looks like he spent a power... Not going to spend a power token, though. So that's going to be... And he does have a reroll thanks to his precision ability since he is adjacent to the target. So I think he's going to reroll that red die. Oh, does he even need to? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is a one-shot kill on that Echo Base Trooper. 8 health, but Element of Surprise, I think, able to do him in there. And now Tuukka taking those crates Unless Luke can run up here and take them back. Let's see what he does. I think he's going to do that. No, he's going to come up and take a shot at Thrawn instead. So I'm going to give up those victory points from those middle crates to try and get a head start on taking out Thrawn here. So this is going to be a ranged attack focused with +1 damage. I just realized you guys are not getting any of the audio here. There we go. Okay, Thrawn rolling to block. He's definitely got the range. What's that? 4, 5, 6. So 4 damage into Thrawn. Oh, he does have the reroll, so looks like 5 damage. Who has a 9 health. Oh, and he's got Son of Skywalker, so he could take out Thrawn here. And deny Tuukka a draw. Not sure about Tuukka opening that door there. He's going to come down and take another ranged attack. So Son of Skywalker is Luke's unique 3-point card. Lets him ready his deployment card after a figure after a group activates. Gonna reroll. I think he's gonna get the kill there on Thrawn. So Thrawn goes down. That's 6 points for Blaide, and Luke gonna contest those crates. So that was very good having Son of Skywalker there for Blaide. And now the doors will all open as part of the end of round mission effect for this mission. It's actually 1 door per player at the end of each round, but since there was only 1 door left, it gets opened automatically. And alright, so Tuukka only getting 1 command card draw because Thrawn was defeated. Blaide gonna get initiative. And it looks like Take did get played, but yeah, there's Take initiative. Negation though coming down for Blaide, gonna stop that. So Blaide gonna get to keep the initiative going into turn 2 here, which could be big. He doesn't have, well, I guess he could go with his Echo Base B group that you see up there on the north side of the screen to get a double activation here, perhaps on the Inquisitor, or try and take out Mara with those. She only has 11 health, but he's gonna go with Luke, interestingly, and he's gonna go for the ranged attack, not bothering with the Saber Strike, which would give him Pierce 3. Wants that +1 damage. So let's see if he rerolls. He's going to reroll the yellow. Very nice. He gets a bunch of surges, which is going to let him do +2. Doesn't need the recover, though. So I think he's going to do 6 here. Oh, did I miss something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, he doesn't have Pierce, so he's going to do 5 damage. And then he's going to move back behind the rest of his figures. Alright, so that's going to give the Inquisitor a chance to hit somebody and escape here. And it looks like we're seeing Dark Energy being played. I wonder if I can do that with him. Oh yeah, there we go. There's the old Inquisitor. Here's the new one. Dark Energy being played. Oops. Let's get back on track here. By the Inquisitor. So I think that means he's targeting this Echo-based trooper. So deal 1 damage and push it 1 space. And targeting CT somehow. Changing a blue to a red. Oh, maybe Lure is being played. That's what happens when I'm zoomed in too far. Okay, so that's what's happening. Trying to zoom in to give you guys the good view of the action, but it looks like the Inquisitor, after playing Dark Energy, played Lure of the Dark Side on the focused Echo-based trooper and has it attacking CT. And then since he does control the trooper, he is able to use frontline there. So there you can see he's replaced one of the blue die with a green die, or with a red die, excuse me. So red, green, green with the focus. And Mern will take a damage. Okay, so he's using Mern to take one of the strain damage from Lure. So Mern using figurehead here so she can take 1 damage to prevent 1 strain to the Echo Base Trooper. So kind of spreading that damage around. I think hoping to not get that Trooper one-shot by the Inquisitor. Inquisitor is going to use its second action now for lightsaber throw. Targeting the Echo Base Trooper, now down to 6 health. It's going to spend that Surge token. Not going to probably use the Pierce. I think he does have the kill with... Oh no, he's 1 short with even with the Surge for +2, unless he has some other ability. So Echo Base Trooper takes 5, lives on 1 health, and now Inquisitor is just standing there with the rest of Blaide's forces left to activate. But Blaide is going to go for Mara with the Echo Base Troopers, since Mara has not activated yet. And is quite a threat on her own. Mara has 11 health and no defense bonuses. So that's good roll. That's going to be 6 -1, so 5 damage to Mara there. And then the second one, I'm going to play Heart of Freedom to recover 2 damage and get 2 movement points. And going to attack with Concentrated Fire from the first Echo Base. So going to get focused. The first Echo Base is going to get stunned. And it's going to add a red die. So this is going to be red, red, green. That would have been a big attack if Lure hadn't taken the focus off. He doesn't have... He's out of range of Luke's reroll, so he's not going to be able to reroll that red die. He's just getting a +1 from the... So he had a damage power token from Lure of the Dark Side. 3, 4, 5, 6. So another 5 damage. So I think he's 1 short of killing Mara here, actually. Mara lives on 1 health. Oh, what is this? There's a reroll happening. Huh. Probably just maybe what would happen if he had stayed in range of Luke. But I don't think he could have. Luke was too far away to be able to attack Mara and have line of sight. So Mara going to activate now. There's her card. Interestingly, Mara cannot use the Grand Inquisitor's command card because she does not have the lightsaber throw ability. So it looks like she's going for CT, going to re-roll with her professional. That is a worse roll, so that's unfortunate. And there's a surge cancel as well, so I think we're going to just see 4 damage go into CT. And Mara is done. So Tuukka very aggressive with his force users. And now it looks like Blaide not feeling any threat from Tuukka anymore, as he's activated R2 to draw a card and refill his hand. Tuukka activating Officer here. Going to move BT. Nope. Going to just sit on the terminal. Yeah, going to move BT forward. So now BT is threatening Blaide's figures, especially with that blast. Because he could move up and attack one of... Unfortunately, Mara's blocking line of sight, though. Okay, Gideon going to play planning here to draw 2. And going to focus the Echo Base there down at the bottom. Alright, BT going to activate. Let's throw BT's card up. Oh, he's going to go for the Echo Base Trooper there. So I'm going to try and keep BT safe and out of the mix. That Pierce 2 is going to be nullified by the Cortosis Weave on the Echo Base Trooper. But he could... Yeah, so that Surge is useless. Thankfully, he didn't roll too many Surges there. He's got 6. So -2. 4 damage to Echo Base Trooper. Oh, I might have miscounted. Oh, I did. 7 -2. So 5 damage. Okay, and now we've got another officer going to come up and take a shot at the stunned full health Echo Base Trooper. Looks like he got 1 damage through there. Able to surge for +1. And now CT going to activate. So let's get CT's card. So we're going to see some barrage action here, likely, if he can get him far enough forward. And he can attack the same figure twice, so probably just see that. Oh, element, nice, nice. Negation, though, from Tuukka is going to stop that, so he's going to get to keep his white die here. There's a focused attack, so that's going to stop the blue and the green. He does have reroll from Luke, though, so he could try and reroll that green die. Yep, goes for the reroll. He gets it. 6 damage. And now second attack is going to give another white die to the Inquisitor, but he's got Wildfire. That's his personal command card. And this is going to remove both the Inquisitor's native white dice and also the white die being added by Barrage. So no defense dice for the Inquisitor here. Not a great roll, though. Is going to reroll with Luke, who is 3 spaces away. Technical difficulties. There we go. So we see he's got a surge for weaken, a surge for damage power token, and a surge for +1. Does he have enough, though? I think he actually has just enough to kill Inquisitor. Unless... Yeah, because Tuukka used his last command card, negation, so he doesn't have anything to discard to Zillow. And Inquisitor goes down, so 7 more points for Blaide. Now another officer going to move Iden forward, which also allows Dio to come forward as well. Alright, focused hidden Echo Base Trooper attacking BT. With frontline. So surge for +2 stops the die. Actually, let's see what he actually has. Did we give? I think we gave him a surge for Pierce 1 as well. But Zillow hasn't been exhausted yet, so that will not do anything. So the extra surge not doing anything. 2, 4, so 2 damage I think going through. There's Zillow being exhausted to stop the Pierce 1. And now Echo Base is going to contest the crate. Alright, Iden finally up. Going to be the last activation here for Tuukka. It's going to come forward and she can deal a lot of damage. Going to spend that power token. Doubles it with Pulse Cannon. Not bad. Spends the block token on the Echo Base Trooper that he got from CT. But I think that's going to be enough to kill it. 3, 4, 5. Oh no, he's 1 short. 2 short. But Dio is going to come up and try and do some damage here. So the droid companion that Iden has. Good roll. Good roll. I think that kills it. Yeah, Dio got the kill. Nice. So that's going to be the end of the round. Oh no, it looks like Mern can go. Can Mern actually use... Mern's going to just attack. I was wondering if Mern could use false orders on Dio here. I don't know if she can. I don't think she would want to. I'm sure her deck is better. Mern is going to try and get that last damage on Mara, and she gets it. Another 6 for Blaide, going to 23. And Tuukka now down 3 figures. He's down to just 2 attackers. Although that shows this list is pretty efficient. He still has 2 attackers, even though he lost his 3 main ones. And the initiative is going to go back to Tuukka here. Tuukka using Smuggling Compartment to manipulate the top of his deck. No starter round for Blaide. So, oh no, there it is. Take initiative. And Negation's already been played, so Blaide gonna exhaust R2-D2. Gonna play Second Chance on CT, and then also gonna play Covering Fire. So this was updated in Season 6 So that's going to allow him to hide 3 of his troopers, and all of his troopers get this extra surge ability. He's going to hide CT and 2 of his Echo Base troopers. Echo Base is going to activate, it looks like, and attack BT1. So that's going to be 6 minus 3, 3 damage. Oh, going to discard a card for Zillow. Looks like he discarded Urgency to add +1 block. And now it's Tuukka's activation. He's going to activate BT. I imagine he wants to get some blast damage in here. He's spreading his damage out so much. He's going to go for the unhidden Echo Base that's next to the other Echo Base, but not next to 3PO. And let's see. There's BT. As you can see, the only thing we changed about him was he is -1 point in IACP. Oh, he's got Assassinate because he is a hunter. So that's going to take out the Echo Base Trooper. Tuukka going to 22. Oh, he did Missile Salvo. Nice. So he did that because he knew he had Assassinate. So he wanted to get that extra attack in. But Get Behind Me is being played by Luke. So Luke is actually going to jump in and take the attack here. This is the card he just played. So this is the green one. And Luke dodges. But that means that BT gets to declare another missile attack on the Echo Base Trooper here. So this is going to be the blue die. And it looks like that's not going to do any damage. So BT moves back into cover to control the crate there. And now it looks like Luke is going to activate. No, another Echo Base is going to activate. Going to go after Iden. Gets the +1 from the being hidden from covering fire. Iden rolling a triple block. He does get the reroll from Luke. Gets the same result though, so that's going to be 4 Pierce 1. So just 1 damage I think is going to go through once he Tuukka exhausts. Tuukka is exhausting Zillow technique. However, he is going to get a weaken, it looks like. Or stun? Oh, he's using Surge for stun off of covering fire, so Iden is going to be stunned. Okay, but I think Iden's going to activate here. Gonna attack Mern. I imagine this is so that Iden can move back after this attack. Gonna spend a power token that she got from Droid Kit. Pulse Cannon, gonna double it. And then let's see, what are her surge abilities? I believe she has +1 Pierce 1 as her surges. Yep, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Pierce 1. So 6 damage into Mern. And now Dio gonna attack, it looks like. Oh, so Iden couldn't actually run away. That's why she had to attack Mern. She was stunned. I just said that. So she removed the stun, attacked Mern as her only target, and now Dio is gonna take the same attack. Good roll, needs to do 2 damage, so if Mern rolls 1 block or less here, she rolled the 2. So Mern is gonna survive with 1 health left. Mern gonna activate, going to attack Iden. I believe Mern has like Surge for Pierce 1 or Surge for +1. Oh, she has Surge for +2. She hits pretty hard. So 2 damage into Iden. And gonna move back. Because that officer could have come up and probably finished off Mern there. So gonna come up and attack the Echo Base Trooper instead. Distracting from 3PO. Ooh, yeah, that's not going to do any damage. And now Luke going to come up and finish off BT. So this is a Saber Strike, so there's Pierce 3 here doing 6 damage. Blaide goes 28, and that is going to be a GG for Tuukka and Blaide. So fun match to watch. Cool to see the Echo Base Troopers being played. Also got to see Figurehead got used. That was fun. So thanks, guys. Thanks, Blaide, for tipping me off to this game log. Looks like it was actually pretty close, but I mean, there's a lot of figures that were killed on both sides. I mean, he killed 3 of Blaide's Echo Base Troopers, he got Mern down to 1 health, and he had the other 2. He had a lot of damage on the other 2, so it's actually pretty close. It's just the damage was a bit spread out for Tuukka on Blaide's figures, and Blaide was able to get the kills that he needed. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. We'll catch you next time.